everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well, and today's video is all about your best features according to people. So what do they find most attractive about you? So for this reading, I've got 4 piles for you to choose from. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, this is pile 3, and this is pile 4. So you guys can now take a moment and see which pile or piles you're most drawn to, and after you've selected your pile, there are timestamps in the description box below which you can use to jump ahead to your reading to see exactly what it is that is your best feature. So let's get straight into it. Hello pile 1, welcome to your reading. Let's see what are your best features according to people. So we have a 4 of swords, a 10 of pentacles in reverse, the lovers, king of cups, then we have the magician in reverse, ace of swords in reverse, strength, the chariot, the hermit, and 4 of cups. Okay, so pile 1, the first thing that I'm seeing for you, like with the 4 of swords here and the 4 of cups coming here for you, I see that one thing that people really find attractive about you, or they think that it's one of your best traits or your best features, I would say, is that how calm you appear. Like, because we're talking about your features, is going to be more like your physical appearance coming here. So it's like you appear really calm and really collected. Like, if somebody looks at you, they're like, yeah, this person is somebody who's not going to lose their temper quickly. Now, you might be someone who does have a short temper or something, and like, that is like obviously individual differences, but according to people, you don't really look that way. When they first see you, they don't get this impression that you are somebody who's going to lose their temper quickly. They think that you're somebody who's calm and who's relaxed. You appear that way. Or somebody who's like really laid back. Now, you might be someone who's not laid back. You might be someone who's like high strung or very type A kind of a person. So they might think that way, but in appearance, you kind of really appear to just be relaxed and staying calm and not it doesn't bother you that you have to take a break or you have to relax, or even like and also that you appear to be like very patient. Like, you're not somebody who's always in a hurry to do things or get things done, or even when you want things, you're like willing to wait for it and not just be complaining about it until you get it. Some people do that, but when people look at you, they take in your features, they take in your appearance, they don't get this impression that you're somebody who's impatient. On the other hand, with the lovers here and all the 4s coming up, the chariot coming here, this tells me that a pile 1, another thing that is, I feel like you appear to be like very attractive to like the general population as a whole, because you have a very symmetrical face. Because like with the lovers here, they're like 2 birds and everything, and then we also have this charioteer, which is all about creating balance, because because you're juggling so many different things. So I do see that in terms of your appearance, you have a very symmetrical face, and normally that is what is considered attractive, like in the mainstream media or mainstream belief, is that the person like who has a very symmetrical face tends to be more attractive as compared to people who don't have who don't have symmetrical features. So that is like one of the main things that is like really attractive about you, is how symmetrical your face is. It's like a work of art, I would say. I mean, every face is a work of art, but then the faces like which are like really symmetrical, people just generally are drawn to those faces. They consider those faces to be attractive, and you pile 1, you just happen to have that aspect to you. On the other hand, and also like when people really look at you, they see, like, because we have the cups coming here, so they do see like you have very gentle features as well, like very soft features, nothing too harsh, nothing too just like you look to be like really tender and Some people might even call you cute. They might think that you are very gentle and cute and loving. No, but like I'm saying, that's why probably people get this feeling as well, that you are somebody who's really calm and collected, because you don't have that harshness to your face that, when people are angry, or people who, look that way, tend to have. But since your face features are like really soft and gentle, now it doesn't matter whether you identify as a male or a female. Pile one is just how it is, regardless of your gender or anything. People just consider your face to be like really sweet and soft, because we have the cups energy coming through, which is all about nurturing and softness and being gentle about things. So very gentle features, really nice, attractive, symmetrical features that just people cannot help but be drawn to. And like that's why like the swords are also like the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Magician is in reverse. So that's why I'm saying your features are very symmetrical, because it's not like that one side is like, like you cannot say that, oh, my left side looks better than my right side. That's how symmetrical your face is. Any angle you take, any side you pick, it is just as attractive as the other one. So yeah, like that is one of the main things. And of course, with the Strength card coming here, pile one, just because your features look really soft and are really gentle doesn't mean that that you appear weak. You appear to be very healthy to people. Whoever looks at you, whoever comes across you, you look very attractive to them. And on the other hand, people can see your strength as well. People are like, yeah, just because a pile one looks good, they look attractive and everything, doesn't mean that they're weak. It's just that, like people can see your strength as well through your appearance. And it just shows that. And also with the Strength card here, I do see that just because your features are soft, but I feel like they're also really strong features, like you have really prominent, soft, gentle features. Nothing like, there are no harsh angles to your face or to your appearance in any way, shape, or form. So very strong feature, something that, and I feel like yours is a face that just cannot be ignored or forgotten as well, because of how strong your features are. They might be very distinct, like in a really sweet, gentle way. They might be very distinct as well. So people do tend to remember you, even if they don't remember your name as such. They do remember your face. They just know that, oh yeah, I saw this person who looked like this, and they're essentially like describing you. So yeah, very very strong features. And yeah, with the Magician in reverse, it's just like, I feel like you don't really have to make a ton of effort in terms of looking good. You, even if you don't wear makeup, or you don't do anything to enhance or lessen your features in any way, it's perfectly fine. Like, you are perfect the way you are, pile one. And people also know that. People will look at you and be like, okay, this person doesn't even need makeup, this person is like all okay, they're perfectly fine the way they are. And yeah, because of that, people might even envy you. People might be wishing that they could have your face, they could look the way you do, because yeah, you do tend to like look really good. And now we're gonna see what else we have for you. So we have this Jack of Clubs coming for you, very youthful features as well. And we have Queen of Clubs, okay. And we have the Joker. So like I'm saying, because the Joker is kind of like the Fool energy, which kind of also talks about, like new beginnings and anything is possible. So what this, and also like with the Magician being reversed, like I'm saying, you don't have to put in a lot of effort to look good. With the Joker card coming up, pile one for you, anything looks good on you. You'll look good in literally anything. That's why I'm saying people will tend to envy you a lot, because they know that that they will have to put in the effort, whereas you don't. And of course, like with this Jack of Clubs coming up and the Queen of Clubs coming up, And I do see that, like I just told you, that you have very youthful features, but at the same time very attractive features, because we have the Queen of Clubs coming up, like that whole attraction part, the Venus energy, the whole good looks and everything is coming up for you right here. But at the same time, some people who will, like, have those features where they look old and like older, but they look good in terms of that. But in terms of you look younger than your age, whatever age you may be, you look younger than that, but at the same time you look incredibly attractive to people, because of the fact that you have very nice symmetrical features. All right, so yeah, this is all I have for you, pile 1. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what your best features are according to people. So we have a Queen of Wands in reverse. We have 5 of Cups. King of Swords. We have a Page of Cups. King of Wands. 8 of Pentacles. Temperance, 9 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Magician for you. Okay, pile 2. You people, what are your best features? I feel like you have a very kind of like, when people look at you and they really, like, your overall appearance looks as if you're from another time, either from the future or from the past. But you people, when they look at you, because we're talking about your features here, so we're talking essentially about your physical appearance. So but the thing is that you have this otherworldly look to you. Call it beauty, if you will, because yeah, I can see that you are solely responsible, because we have the Magician here. So one thing is that you have this ability that you can transform your features if you choose to do so, through makeup or anything. But you have the ability to kind of do that, because some people, like, their facial features are like, they can enhance them. They cannot necessarily change their whole appearance, But if you, pile 2, you are doing makeup or something, you are utilizing those tools, you tend to kind of alter your appearance. People just cannot recognize you. You become unrecognizable. That's what I'm saying. Your beauty is something that is like, it's kind of like a timeless thing, even though, like, because we have the 5 of Cups coming through, which talks about, the past and, just being stuck in the past in like some way. And not being able to kind of overcome that. And then we have this Temperance card coming through. So one thing that I'm seeing is that, yeah, you have this otherworldly and timeless look to you. Anytime, any place, you're gonna look good, whether you're using makeup, whether you're not using makeup. I'm just saying, if you do use makeup, then you have the ability to kind of alter your appearance in a very drastic manner. But if you choose not to do it, that's the thing, very timeless look to you. And people find that really fascinating in a way, because they're like, they wonder how old you exactly are, whether you're young, whether you're older, as whatever it is that they're thinking your age might be. So a very timeless look to you. But that kind of draws, like, people are really fascinated by that aspect of you, because they're always left guessing. They're always like, how old is pile 2? What is up with them? Right? And on the other hand, with this Knight of Pentacles coming through, like the Pentacles cards coming through, I feel like your features, one thing that I'm seeing, that you might have very solid and very kind of prominent features. I'm getting this message in my head that we're talking about your shoulders here. We're talking about your nose. You might have a very attractive nose as well, and very nice shoulders and arms as well. That is something that people might really like about you. They might consider those to be your best features. We have got this shoulder thing coming up here. I don't know, I'm just drawn now, I'm just getting this in my head at this point, that your shoulders and your nose, that is like one thing that, because I feel like when it comes to your nose, people really do tend to notice that. They notice how perfect it is, and they often compliment you. They're like, you have a very nice nose, and people might even ask you whether you've gotten a nose job or something done, and then but you tell them that no, it's the way it naturally is. And even if you think that, oh, my nose is slightly crooked or it doesn't look good, according to people, pile 2, it doesn't look bad. Even if it's crooked, or you think that, oh, it could have looked better, it could look a slightly different way or something like that, because people tend to do that. They tend to kind of point out their flaws or highlight them in some way, but then people will disagree with you. People will be like, no, you have a perfectly nice nose, and not to ever change it. They would just tell you to be careful. At the same time, you have very nice shoulders as well. People might be telling you that they might be complimenting that particular feature as well, because you might have very strong shoulders. Now, they could be broad, they could be narrow. That's beside the point. Like, whatever they are, whether they're broad or narrow, they look good on you, and you look good with them. People just look at you and they envy that fact, because we have like so much green coming up here. So definitely people do have this, because I think people really are insecure when it comes to their noses. But in your case, that's why people are envious. They're like, you have that one feature that a lot of people don't have, like the good kind, the pretty one. That's why I'm just saying that people really do compliment your nose, and they do feel that envy, that because they wish they could have your nose, or they wish that they could have a face that that would like have a good nose. Is it just weird that I'm talking about noses here? But anyway, shoulders as well, very strong shoulders, and they just complement you and your body type so perfectly, pile 2. On the other hand, with this page of cups coming here, along with this temperance card, I don't know, like with the page of cups here, the magician here, I feel like some people, I feel like makeup would also look like really good on you. Whatever kind of makeup you choose to do, it just suits you. Some people have this particular type, like their face will only kind of look good in a particular style of makeup. Some people look good in terms of, like the natural kind. The less they do, the better. Some people look good in terms of like the bold things. Some people have like, look good in terms of, doing the main things like contours and everything like that. But in your case, pile 2, I feel like everything will suit. If you are somebody who loves makeup, I feel like that's a very good thing. Like, it's something that people will say that, it's something that you can get into, because whatever kind of makeup you do, a pile 2, it will look good on you. Any kind, whether it's dewy, whether it's natural, whether it's something bold and heavy, whether it's something dramatic, anything that you go for, you're going to look good. And that is just the way your face has been crafted. It has been created. Any kind of work of art that you do on your face, it's gonna look good. Like, even that whole work of art will look good on your face. Some people will do a lot of makeup and it just doesn't look good on them, no matter how hard they work, and they think no matter what kind of colors they use, it just doesn't look good. But in your case, whatever you do, I feel like your face is like a canvas, pile 2, anything that you draw on it, anything that you do with it, any way you shape it, it's going to look incredibly good. All right, so let's see what else we have for you. So we have 9 of spades, and we have this queen of spades, and 8 of diamonds. So very sharp features, and I'm also getting these crows here. So something also tells me about your eyes. You might have very sharp, angular eyes, but not getting that much of a meaning. But I am getting some really nice, sharp, angles to your face. You might have very sharp cheekbones, or a very sharp jawline, and a very sharp nose as well. That's what I'm saying, like very angular nose. You have a very angular face, and that's why whether you choose to do makeup or not, if you choose to do it, you just enhance that beauty. You enhance the sharp angles, and people really do see like you have a very chiseled face, and people might be like, oh, you can cut a fruit with that jawline. People really compliment your jawline or something, or people will be like, you have a really nice upturn, like perfect sharp angular nose, which is like, it has a nice bridge to it, a nice curve to it, all of those things, like very sharp features. Nothing about you, and we also have this diamond, so the diamonds coming up just shows that how diamonds are sharp with angles and everything. It's the same thing with you. You have a very nice sharp face. I feel like you might you might be on that side of a spectrum where people have less fat on their face, because it's like more angular thing, more sharp features. Very prominent ones as well, very angular ones. People do kind of really admire that, and even your shoulders, like I was saying, very sharp, nice, because whatever angles that are there, it just adds on to your beauty pile too. And I really do think that people really consider these things to be your best features. All right, so yeah, this is all I have for you, pile 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what your best features are according to people. So we have the Hermit. Okay, just gonna. There's a Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Then there is Ace of Wands, 6 of Wands, 10 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Justice in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, 6 of Swords in reverse, and the High Priestess. Okay. Pile 3, what do we have for you? What are your best features? Now we're talking about your features, which means your physical appearance. According to people, what do they think your best facial features or your best appearance, best feature in terms of your appearance is? I feel like it's your height. How tall you are, how short you are, whatever your height is, people love it. Love it. They think you're the perfect height. You might think that, oh, I'm too tall, or you might think that you're too short. But with the way your features are, like with the way your face is or your overall appearance looks, people think that, yeah, you are perfect. Like your height is perfect it perfectly complements the rest of you. Your face, your facial features, everything, your hands, everything like that. Your height is something that people really love about you. They think it's one of your best features. No matter how you feel about your height, if you're like, oh, I'm too short, and that people don't like that. But in your case, short looks good. You look good in that. You are the perfect size. No matter, even if you like don't agree with me, but that is how people see you. They're like, pile 3 is like, they have the perfect height. They just have the right height for being the way they are. And the thing is that you somehow have this ability to kind of dress up in a way that kind of complements and accentuates your height as well. And also, if, for example, you believe yourself to be short, the way you walk, the way you carry yourself, pile 3, you appear taller. Some people do that. They might not be as tall as people consider them to be, but when they're in the room or when they are walking around, they tend to look taller. Similarly, there are people who are tall, but the way they carry themselves, the way they walk, they might not appear that tall. They might appear on the shorter side. So it goes both ways, right? So yeah, but the way you carry yourself, the way you handle yourself, the way you walk and everything, because maybe you like walk with like a lot of confidence and a lot of, you walk with your head held high and everything all the time. So people just tend to kind of really see you, and maybe the way your body is structured, it makes you appear tall. Like if you identify as a woman and all, you might not even wear heels, but even then people will say, oh, you don't even need to wear heels despite your height, because you just look tall. You don't look like you are this height, whatever your height is. And you think like, if it's short, people will be like, you don't look short. And you might be wondering how is that, but it is because of the way you carry yourself, pile 3. Because you have this Ace of Wands coming up and the Six of Wands coming up. So definitely you hold your head high. People do look up and be like, okay, who is this person? You also, and I feel like with the Ten of Swords coming up, this Ace of Pentacles coming up, I feel like you also work really hard in terms of probably you're somebody who goes to the gym. So I'm also getting, like, if you are somebody who goes to the gym or you're somebody who does exercise and everything, people really find that attractive about you as well, pile 3, because obviously when you're going to the gym, you're taking care of your body, you're taking care of your muscles and your limbs and everything. So that's all that adds on to your beauty, pile 3. Probably like if you're somebody who's muscular, people find that attractive about you as well. They think that one of your best features is the way your arms look or the way your legs look, because of how attractive, because you go to the gym, so you're essentially taking care of them, you're helping enhance them in some way, but that shows, your efforts are shown. They really do reflect your activities. And muscular features, if you have abs or anything, that is another thing people find really attractive about you. And with this High Priestess here, I'm just getting some hidden beauty as well. Like there might be some features of your face or of your appearance that might not be that obvious to you, so obvious to other people. So you also have this subtle kind of a beauty, It takes a certain eye to see it. People can notice your height and they might really enjoy it. I mean, they like it and they might find it super attractive. They might find your muscles super attractive, the way, or maybe your abs super attractive, but there is something else that is there that not everybody sees. It could be a certain mark, it could be a certain birthmark that you have that not everybody knows about, and obviously you don't show it to everybody, but those who know about it, pile 3, they find that particular thing about you attractive as well. They think it's one of your best features. It makes you uniquely you, even though it might be something that you might feel insecure about. For example, there's a scar. It could be related to surgery, it could be related to something, but you might have a scar, or you might have a birthmark. You might even have like maybe a mole or something. But you might feel really insecure about that. You might be like, no, this is not my best feature. This is not something that I like about myself. But pile 3, it is something that people find really attractive about you. They just think that is the perfect thing, and it really, makes your beauty stand out. So people tend to have like a different opinion when it comes to such a thing, that maybe you're trying to hide it from the world. Maybe if you're using makeup or something, maybe you do your best to kind of try and hide that particular thing. Like I'm saying, it could be a scar, it could be a blemish, could be a mole, anything, a birthmark, anything like that. So maybe you might be trying to hide it, but when people who know about it, they really think that that's one of the things that makes you uniquely you, and that is one of the things that makes you so beautifully you. They find it super attractive. They might even find it really adorable as well. They're like, this is a very cute or very adorable mole that you have. If it's a birthmark, they might find it very fascinating. They might be like, this is so perfect, and it just adds on to, and it helps accentuate your looks. If it's like a scar or something, they might be like, this is some people tend to talk like that. They tend to compliment scars, and they're like, this shows that you are strong and you came out of this situation and it looks good. It's not like something that is kind of hindering or kind of affecting your appearance in a negative way. So that is nice, interesting stuff. Very interesting features you have, pile 3. And we have this 7 of diamonds for you. We have this ace of diamonds. And we have this 8 of hearts. So with the diamonds coming through, I'm getting this message that your eyes might be something that people really love. That could be another one of your features that is like super attractive, and people might just think that you have like the best eyes, whatever shape they are. Could be like the cat eyes, could be like narrow sad, wide sad, big eyes, small eyes, but they look good on your face. People love them, the shape of them, they just love them. And and also like somewhere I feel like your eyes have this really strong sparkle to them. Like eyes don't shine that way, the way yours do, pile 3. That's why people are so fascinated by your eyes. They're like, your eyes are like so sparkly and they are so shiny. Some people might even ask if you are wearing contacts, because that kind of helps to bring out that, people who do wear contacts, they tend to have like that sparkle and everything. But some people might ask you, are you wearing contacts? Have your eyes, they just have this really unusual sparkle to them. But in your case, it is completely natural. Your eyes are just that beautiful, pile 3. So you can like tell people that, yeah, it's completely natural, nothing is going on here. But yeah, people are just fascinated by that sparkle. They're like, how beautiful. Like, not only is the shape really beautiful, pile 3, but that sparkle, that strong shine in them really adds on to your beauty and the way like you appear to the outside world. And of course, like with this 8 of hearts or something, I'm also getting this message that there's a lot of emotion that is reflected in your eyes, or and your eyes are like really deep in a way as well, that people can actually get lost into it if they kind of look in your eyes for like really long. So some people might be afraid of doing that as well. So yeah, this is all I have for you, pile 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, pile 4. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what your best features are according to people. So we have a King of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Queen of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. We have Transmute in reverse. Let me just. And there is a 10 of Cups, the Star, 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Cups, and 6 of Wands. I don't know why I'm getting this message that your chin is like very beautiful. You're like the area like of your chin, your jawline, exceptional, beautiful. People love it. You might have a very sharp jawline. Your cheekbones, pile 4, they might be super pretty, super really. You might have high cheekbones, sharp cheekbones. And like and your jawline, that's like one of the messages that I'm getting, that people really think that they're your best features. If you ask people what's my best feature, because we're talking about your physical appearance here, pile 4, so people will automatically just tell you that your jawline. And some people might even ask you for advice, like, okay, how do you keep your jawline so sharp? What do you do? What kind of exercises do you do? Do you do like some sort of like a face yoga or something like that? Do you have anything else? Do you eat something? Do you have any kind of products that you're using? People will ask you those things because of how sharp your chin and your jawline and like that area of your face is. On the other hand, like I'm getting this Star card here. So yeah, like this is kind of talking about telling me that you have very pretty eyes. I mean, I got this message for like 3 piles, but then in your case, it's like the most prominent thing that your eyes are like incredibly beautiful. Like they're like, and it feels like, you know, there are stars shining in them. Some people might say your eyes are like so shiny that it's like, you know, there's a galaxy in it, or something like that. Or it could be like with the star card here, you might have some really nice freckles on your face. Freckles, adorable freckles on your face. Pile 4, that is something that people might really find attractive. You might not find it attractive, but people definitely think that it just is super adorable, and it really adds on to your beauty, you know, your physical appearance. It accentuates it, it makes it stand out, you know, and people just can't help but take, because we have the 6 of Wands coming up. So you are somebody, your appearance is one that attracts attention, you know, people are drawn to you. So it could be that you might have a light dusting of freckles or something. So that is something people just find super attractive, because you know that there are people who sometimes try to create fake freckles because they don't have, but then they know that they're gonna look good. But in your case, you just naturally have them, and people are like, they envy you because we have all this green coming up as well. So people definitely envy you in terms of your jawline, because this is something that not a lot of people have. Pile 4, it's rare for people to have those sharp jawlines, and a very nice chin. Like, so when you're like turning your face back or something, it just makes your face look very angular, because I'm talking about your cheekbones as well. You have very nice, high, sharp, chiseled cheeks as well. So that's one thing. Whatever angle you take in terms of your face, you are going to look attractive. Some people, they say that, oh, my left side looks better than my right side, and vice versa. But in your case, whatever side you choose to take your picture in, it's going to look good. And I feel like when you're taking pictures, when you tilt your head a little to whatever direction, that is when you get the best pictures, because the angles are more prominent, and the sharp contours of your face are more prominent. So that just makes you look even prettier, even more handsome than you already are, right? So that's like one of the main things that I'm getting for you, Pile 4. And also I just feel like with this transmute card in reverse, I feel like your beauty, the way it is, it's like, it's not, you have a very distinct face. And when it comes to having a distinct face, it is something that people don't easily forget, Pile 4. So people really tend to remember you, and they tend to remember you in terms of your physical appearance. They might not remember your name per se, but they remember how you look. They're like, yeah, I met this person. I met Pile 4. They had the sharpest jawline I've ever seen on a person. They could cut glass with that jawline. That's how perfect it is, and that's how chiseled it is. And people tend to remember that. You might think that you're not good looking or anything. You might not be attractive, but I'm telling you, you have a very distinct face. It's like something that, that just stands out. Your face as a whole kind of stands out, Pile 4. You just have one of those faces that people just tend to remember. A lot of people have faces, like majority of the people have faces that, people are like, oh, they can easily forget about it because they're not distinct enough. They're like, yeah, everybody has that kind of a face, it's not something that is unique as such. But in your case, Pile 4, people are like, no, we remember, we know that this is something different. Pile 4 has a very distinct face, and they just look at you and people will know your name. Like, in case they don't, but the moment they look at your face, they're like, yeah, this is that person. So people also tend to remember you a lot. So in case like they spot you outside, they find you outside in the mall or something, they would instantly know that, they've met you before. They know where they saw you, where they met you and everything. And they will come and say hi because they recognize you so easily. So you're somebody who's very easily recognizable because of how different your face is, your appearance is. the way how distinct your features are, pile 4, right? So let's see what else we have for you. Okay, we have 5 of clubs, 4 of spades, and we have 6 of diamonds. Oh, interesting. So with this 5 of clubs here, I'm getting this message, pile 4, that your hands and your feet, basically your fingers and your toes, your hands and your feet, they are another thing that people absolutely love about you. They think that they're one of your best features that you have. People love your hands, they love your feet, and some people are attracted to those things. They're attracted to a person's hands, they're attracted to a person's feet, and in your case, you are blessed with beautiful hands and you're blessed with beautiful feet, that people just cannot, because you also have this number 4 coming up. So 2 hands, 2 feet, you know. So definitely, and of course, like I'm just getting this with a 5 here, like, you know, getting the 5 fingers and all that. So yeah. Beautiful hands, beautiful feet, and wow, is there anything that is not beautiful about you? Pile 4, I'm telling you, as a holistic thing, like your beauty really stands out, you know. If people start dissecting, like this is like if people are dissecting your features, you know, they're individually checking, like, okay, what is the most attractive thing about you? What is your best features? So definitely your hands and your feet kind of make the cut. Your jawline and your chin, your nose, your cheekbones, they make the cut. And you might also have a very nice forehead as well, because we have this queen with the flowers there. You might have a very nice forehead as well. People might really compliment that as well, that, oh, you have a nice forehead. Some people have a really big forehead. Some people have a narrow forehead, you know, whatever it is. But your forehead is like perfect and it looks good on you. I mean, of course, you are built that way. Nature will create us in a way that is balanced and everything. But I feel like your forehead is something that people just can't help but be drawn to. They cannot help but notice, and they cannot help but notice how this is just so perfectly proportioned to the rest of your face, you know. Wow, very beautiful people here. Pile 4, you just truly have it all, I feel like. Because, I mean, of course, we have this 10 of cups coming here. So, yeah, you overall, you will have that thing about your wear. If you, as a holistic thing, you know, you will be considered to be like beautiful by the majority of people. But yeah, if we're dissecting, if we're taking in each individual feature of yours, these are the ones that will be standing out. All right, so yeah, this is all I have for you, pile 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.